What's up, Aquarius? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So guys, I apologize for the delay, just playing catch up after taking a vacation last month. So for those of you who have been patient, especially with personal readings, I really appreciate it. And I promise I am getting everything out as fast as possible, guys. So let's see what is going on for you in the month of August, okay? So what is going on for the sign of Aquarius? Now, this will be for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Okay, but hopefully August has been good so far. What is going on for the sign of Aquarius? Past, present, and future. What is up with the sign of Aquarius? Alright, so the Four of Wands and the Hermit card in the reverse wanted to pop out. So maybe a sense of you guys feeling stable with something where you don't have all the facts on it, okay? Or you still need to learn a lot about something that you're trying to, you know, just have a foundation with. So let's see what's up. Alright, so we have past, present, and future. Alright guys, so the energy here is the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands could be a conflict sort of card, but it's more of a petty conflict sort of thing. So fighting, arguing, bickering, having this back and forth, you know, bullshit sort of thing with somebody else in your life. Usually when you see this Five of Wands, it could be a problem that involves at least 3 people or more. Okay, so maybe your family's involved, friends. But with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, it's something that really causes you to act recklessly, where you do not hold back anything that is, you know, meant to be said on your part. And with the Page of Swords, you know, I say it all the time that this is my favorite communicator, because even if it's something really difficult that they need to articulate to a person, they're going to say what's on their mind. So that I really love, and it's a very good approach that I feel Aquarians really get down very well. Now going into the past, guys, the first card that we have is the Two of Cups, okay? So with the Two of Cups, a close relationship that you have, it's usually romantic, but it could just be with anybody that's close to you. This could also be feeling very good about a job, you know, things going your way with a project that you could be working on, okay? And you have the Temperance card, so things are going well. Your soul is really at ease with the situation. Why is this Two of Cups here? You have the Justice card in the reverse. So there's something that you're feeling really good about. You have the Ten of Swords here. But with the Justice card in the reverse, there could be foul play maybe coming on your end, maybe coming from somebody else that maybe at this time you don't see just yet. For some of you, maybe you're dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or just someone that is very charming, somebody that is, you know, very charismatic as well. But there's a sense of unhappiness with someone that you may be talking to, whether you're the unhappy one or they're the unhappy one. And I feel like something eventually has to get cut out because of a betrayal that comes to light, or something that just ends in a very harsh way, okay? Now, the next card is the Chariot. So you hit the ground running with something. This could be traveling to a different place, changing jobs, changing house, okay? Or just taking control of a situation, and really just taking off with it, knowing where you're going to go, where it's headed. And with the Hanged Man, you're really in a place that you're not overexerting yourself. So you're just going with the flow. You're not bending over backwards for anyone at this point. Okay, and King of Cups, so very strong water energy following you guys. So it could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you know, something that you're really happy with, but some drama that could come with it that just, again, makes you act a little bit reckless. Now the last card for the past is the Three of Cups. So with the Three of Cups, you know, this could be a celebration sort of thing. This could be a social gathering. Okay, three's a party here. And we have the Sun card, so something you guys feel good about, something that you feel really bright and abundant when you think of it. Again, Queen of Cups. So you guys have a very strong water energy, okay? If there's no water sign in your life, it could just be something that really makes you feel like you can express yourself and be very transparent within your emotions. Not only that, but just be in control of your emotions as well, okay, in the direction that you're going, and maybe just passionate about something and, you know, pushing that passion forward in a very powerful way. All right. There's this sense of hiatus that you guys might be taking, or, you know, just kind of taking a step back with something new that you want to start. Okay. But, you know, around all this happiness, there's someone here that maybe is being a bit dishonest. Okay. So I see two things, and this is just with me trying to look at it in a common sense sort of way. Either you guys are the ones that could be doing foul play, and that's why you're happy, because obviously you're not going to hurt yourself if you're doing something. Okay. Well, in most cases. Or maybe you're around a person and you're not aware that this is happening. So you're, you know, going through this bliss, but it's because you're naive or unaware of what may be going on with this person or situation. So let's see how this plays out, okay? In the present moment, we have the Strength card. So just being very strong and resilient towards a situation. Could be a Leo that you're dealing with here with that Strength card as well. All right, and you have the King of Swords in the reverse. So there's this sense of you guys being strong, but something is itching at you, all right? With the King of Swords in the reverse, there is somebody, you know, and this is your energy, but to me, this is one of the cruelest energies in the deck. So this is someone that can become abusive, mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally, or somebody that just gets to the point where they've been nice for a little bit too long, and now it's time to bite back. Now it's time to kind of lash out. So this is someone that could have taken a lot of shit, and, you know, they could have tried their best to get past it and to, you know, just go about it in a healthy and good way. But, you know, if you keep pushing and pushing and pushing a person, eventually they're going to push back. So this could be that moment where you guys decide, I'm not taking this shit anymore. You know, I'm going to push back now. So there's something that you guys could give up on because of secrets that come out or clarity that someone gets in the situation. Now, any of these cards, guys, it could all be vice versa. So it could be you holding the energy or the cross watcher here. But you have to drop something here in order to find balance, but your head is really stuck in this. And I just feel like you guys are trying to be as strong as possible, but you're really putting a very high wall up. And there's just a sense of indecision. Maybe someone stops talking to you, okay, or you stop talking to them. Whether you realize it or not, it's going to cause you to be in a place where you're a lot more stable. But maybe you're not seeing that initially, but there is a huge burden that is being released here. Okay, now this 10 of Wands in the reverse is the center of your reading. So, you know, this is where I'm going to put the focus of what burden is it this month that you guys really, really have to release. We have the 6 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, something that you weren't successful with or something that you're not proud of, but it has to be dropped and released. You have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So if there is anything that you weren't sure about, anything that you were kind of stuck on the wrong idea about, you're seeing it for what it is. You're becoming unstuck. You're being able to move forward. For some of you, that's going to mean becoming single. For others of you, that just simply means you have to do something on your own. But you're self-sufficient and you can. All right. Now we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse as the next card for the present moment. So this could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, but this is kind of a player card. If it has nothing to do with love and promiscuity, then this is someone that can talk a good talk. You know, they seem reliable, they seem like a good time, but they really leave you hanging when it's most important for them to be around. So kind of a person that begs you, hey, can I throw a party at your house? And you're like, yeah, just help me clean up. And they're like, yo, I got you, bro. I'm going to invite like 75 of my closest friends. So they have this huge basher at your house, and then you kind of like turn the corner to get some ice, and when you come back, they dip. And you're left to kind of clean up the mess on your own. So just a very unstable and very sporadic energy here. All right, now you have the 10 of Cups. So there's happiness around this. So I really feel, Aquarius, whether it's your delusion or somebody else's, there's something that's making someone happy, but I don't feel like it's stable. I don't feel like the happiness is real. Okay, and we have the Tower card in the reverse. So, you know, this could be a sense of dodging a bullet here, where you have to make the choice to kind of leave something behind, and maybe that in itself makes you very happy. But, you know, there's something here that does make you feel good, but at the same time, someone being abusive of the authority that they feel they have in a situation, All right, King of Wands in the reverse. So there's very unstable, promiscuous energy coming out around this. Okay. And again, if it has nothing to do with love, because for some of you, it won't relate to love. This could be a boss trying to overstep you, or maybe you're trying to get away with something, you know, at work. But any situation like that where someone's just trying to get one over, and I feel like there's just this false illusion of happiness here. Okay, moving forward, we have the Hierophant in the reverse. So it gets to the point where something just becomes too unconventional. Something has to be dropped. There's something that I don't feel is meant for you guys that could be in your life right now, where you shouldn't put effort into it. It's something that I don't see working. Okay, and you have the Ten of Pentacles. If this is within finances, something that could bring you a lot of money, but something that I feel is going to be short-lived, definitely have a backup. If this is within love, you know, this person is going to give you 5 minutes of happiness and, you know, days of pain. Okay, that's just what I'm seeing. Someone that's not giving what they say they can give. And it's showing that with something that you guys are trying to build, something that takes a negative or an unexpected turn here, where bam, with the World card, there's a chapter that needs to be closed out. But with you closing this chapter out, a lot of good things come into your life, because the World card means going into something completely new that is actually going to be something worth looking forward to. But there's something that you need to part ways with the Six of Cups in the reverse. And you have the Page of Cups in the reverse. So maybe someone stops talking to you. Maybe you decide not to take any offers from people. Or maybe you realize that there's someone here that they're speaking in a way that it could sound good, but it's not genuine. It's not something that, you know, you can rely on. I feel like there's something that you guys are really wishing for, possibly a new start, maybe with a fire sign. But someone here is being fake and dishonest. Someone here is going to be a diva. And, you know, to be honest, guys, with what I'm seeing, I see this as toxic not because somebody is just lying about things, but I feel like this is the type of person, whether it's you or somebody else, that if and when they get caught, they're like, nah, no, I'm not doing that, no. So it could be a very tough situation, especially if you're dealing with someone who's not going to own up to their crap, and that's what I see here, all right? So at the end of this, either an offer of yours is not accepted, or you don't accept an offer from someone. Why is this Four of Cups here? Emperor in the reverse could be Aries or Virgo. Somebody that is just being fake and dishonest, wearing a mask. Maybe it's you being dishonest with yourself, knowing something is not going to work out, but you really keep pushing the issue. Okay, and we have the shadow side, so something definitely very toxic here, where somebody's keeping a secret, and you'll know if it's you or not just by watching this. But yeah, definitely a secret here that once the secret comes out and it's discussed, someone or something gets cut out. Okay, there's just some sort of new beginning here where one of the parties just cannot be trusted. Okay, very interesting. Don't let them play you, Aquarius, okay? And, you know, if it's you guys that are kind of being dishonest and leading someone on, or, you know, trying to make a situation better than what it should be, the only reason I would advise against it, you know, besides the fact that morally it could be a little messed up, it's just that shit like this comes back. You know, it's not that I'm scared of anyone personally, because I'm going to say what I need to say. I don't give a crap. But at the end of the day, I just don't want bad shit to fall into my lap. So I just try to be as good of a person as possible. And, you know, I try to be real without, you know, damaging anybody's life in the process. Okay, so let's see what your card of guidance is going to be. I'm using Oracle of Visions by Cairo Marchetti. Okay, what card of guidance does Aquarius need to see right now? August 2018. Okay, so you guys have two cards here. So let's see what's going on. So we have, for anyone into numerology, we have the number 31 and 41. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. I'll start with the first one. Secrecy, confidentiality. Every relationship between two individuals or two groups will be characterized by the ratio of secrecy that it is involved in. From, what does it say? In this card, the guardian is herself symbolically an oracle. She possesses the answers you seek and can provide you with the keys to access them. But before doing so, you may have to prove that you are ready. Seeking greater truths, even those of self-discovery, often requires some demonstration of worthiness. Okay? So definitely something here that someone is trying to keep from another person. And let's see how this card ties into everything before we talk about this for a minute. You have identity, self-analysis, knowing oneself. Maybe you guys are just lying to yourself about something. Okay? But one's own self is well hidden from one's own self. All minds of treasure, one's own is last to be dug up. This card represents an image of self-examination. The answer to who we are can have multiple answers, and those answers may change with time and circumstances. We wear our various masks to falsely reflect or truthfully portray the myriad versions of what we are or can be. The danger is that on some occasions we are not in control. Outside influences can provoke emotional states. It is then at our vulnerable moments that the masks choose us. Okay? So you have to ask yourself what's happening here. You know, I feel like either you guys are trying to adjust to somebody else's ideal situation. All right, maybe you're dating somebody, maybe they're asking you to do A, B, and C, and it's just like, fuck it, why not? Let me do it. You know, what's the worst that can happen here? Or it could be a situation where you've fallen so far just over time from who you truly are that now it's not necessarily that there's a huge liar here or that there's somebody that's being dishonest. Maybe you just lost your true self. Okay? And it's the sad thing when it happens, and I see it happen far too often to people where I'll kind of lose, touch with someone for years, and then I see them again, and it's like, oh my God, what happened? Okay? Just getting caught up, people getting caught up in social media and what they think is cool and what they think the trends are, and just trying to do everything to please other people, and then at the end of all this, without them checking in with themselves and looking in the mirror and saying, do I want this? Is this good? They kind of change who they are. And that could be a sad thing when you're kind of losing yourself. Okay? With whatever this is, guys, there definitely needs to be a wake-up call. Either someone is playing you so hard. Okay? It could be you playing yourself as well. There's something that is not honest in your life. There's something that is not true. There's something that you're holding on to that is nothing more than an illusion. Whether it's a person, whether it's the way that you see or view yourself. Okay? It really, really breaks my heart, only because I've been in this situation before, to see people, and I say it all the time, that Aquarians, you guys are so powerful. You really, really are powerful people, and I feel like people who don't understand an Aquarius can easily overlook that. But you guys are so powerful, so it pains me to see powerful people living in an illusion, especially if they have the power to manifest whatever it is that they want in their life. So be real with yourself. Is there someone who's trying to play you? Have you been playing yourself for a while? If you went back 10 years and you told yourself, this is what you're going to be doing, this is who you're going to be doing it with, this is where you're going to be living, how would you feel? Would your younger self be like, oh my God, why? What do I do to deserve that? Are you going to start crying and say, how do I fix that? Or are you going to be really happy about it? Okay? But something's off, guys. And I feel like it's taking your true identity as to who you are. Okay? So, review everything that's been happening in life. Look at the people around you. Look at the choices that you have been making. Have you been making these choices because they honestly and truly make you happy? Are you making these choices because you feel like it's the right thing to do? Or you feel like you need to do it so that you don't lose a person or you don't lose a position? And is it worth you completely straying from who you are? Okay. Yeah, I always like to put in a story of mine, and you know, I won't use any names here, but there is someone of your sign that I am very, very, very close to. And I don't think this person realizes how powerful they are. And I know they'll never see this because they're not into tarot and they don't like, you know, getting read or anything like that. But there's literally a moment when I literally was like crying because I'm just like, this person literally has the power to take over the world. They've had opportunities to make, you know, millions, even though they don't necessarily see it as that in the beginning. And just through being, let's say, with the wrong crowd. I'll say that to be more vague about this, but it's more specific than just a crowd. So after being with the wrong crowd for so many years, I find this person doing things that they were so against, things that they would never do. And it's just like, who are you? Okay, and I feel like they lash out at so many people because there's just this anger and they don't know how to direct it and they don't know who they are anymore. And there's just, you know, that anger when you feel like you have no control. So you're going to lash out at the little things you feel you do have control over. So for a while, I was this person's punching bag. And I'm in a, you know, I'm in a place where spiritually I understand that if I haven't done anything to a person and they come at me, you know, in a very, very hostile way, that there's something deeper there. It's like, okay, who hurt you? What upset you? What's going on? Talk to me. I'll be the punching bag if you need me, but I need you to be real with what's happening. And I feel like it's that sort of situation here. Okay. So you got to find out, are you the person who's changing somebody else and not in a way that's going to help you? Or are you the person that's been so changed that you don't even recognize yourself in the mirror anymore? And whatever that is, you guys have to find yourself. Okay? Don't worry about the people who are going to leave you behind or walk away from you for being who you truly are. Okay? Because, yeah, while you're doing well and the hype is there and you're kind of like the hot shot and things are great, yeah, things are going to be fun. But all those fake people that you have around you, the second you hit some sort of hardship, the second you fall, they're nowhere to be found. It is not worth, you know, changing who you are as a person to make other people happy. It's just not something that will ever work. So whatever this is, you know, realize what it is and change accordingly, guys, because you guys are way too powerful to go through shit like this, okay? So really be open to changing what you need to change, but something has to change here, guys. I don't have a good feeling, you know, with doing this reading. Not that it's negative, but it's more of just a wake-up call. And that's what we're going through, you know, times, and I was saying this in the Pisces reading and in the Leo reading, prior to this one that I posted, that just astrologically, we're in a very heightened time of sensitivity where a lot of people are lashing out, a lot of people are, you know, realizing uncomfortable truths about themselves. And without this sort of pressure of realizing what your truth is, you're not going to have the motivation to change. So I'm not particularly upset that you guys are going through this, okay? Because when you go through something like this, it's what makes you become a better person. Sometimes we need that wake-up call. And right now, there's just something that's gone too far. You're going to lose yourself in this, guys, if you don't wake up. A lot to think about, Aquarius, okay? So I will be posting another reading so that we can get an update on this, you know, in the near future. But yeah, make a right decision here, guys. Now, this is a general reading, so please keep that in mind, guys. I'm reading for thousands, but if you guys would like a personal reading, I am still getting, you know, caught up with every reading that I have right now. So the wait time, I have extended it. It's about 3 to 4 full weeks. Okay, so if you guys can wait for that amount of time, that's great. What I've been asking of people is because I had a really bad experience where I took 2 weeks off of work and a lot of people got really, really nasty with me. They didn't care that I needed time off. They didn't care that I was burnt out. You know, they're like, oh, you're a scam artist, you didn't get to me, blah, blah. And I'm just like, holy shit. I have never not sent a reading to a person, okay? You will never hear that about me. I have never stolen anyone's money. You know, that's not the case at all. It's just that when I need a break and when my spirit is tired, I'm not going to read for anyone else. I will not put other people ahead of myself when it comes to, you know, emotional, physical, and mental well-being. Okay, I've done that in the past. It doesn't work for me. So just please be patient with me. Once you guys do purchase a reading on my website, you will get a confirmation email letting you know that, you know, everything's gone through. Once you get that, there's absolutely no need to email me at all. Okay, I will get everything. I'll send it out to you when the reading is ready. So just be patient, be chill, and know that it'll arrive in your inbox when the time is right. If you guys have something dire where you really, really, really need to hear from me and you can't wait that time, then please get an emergency reading. They're super, super affordable. So I feel like that's always the best route to go. If you guys do get a standard reading and you do not want to wait anymore and you do want the reading, then go ahead and email me and you can update it to an emergency reading and just pay whatever difference that is, okay? So Aquarius, I love you guys. I'm sending you so much love and just discernment to find out what it is that needs to be ripped out of your life, because just this energy, I feel like it's really, really holding you back. I don't want to see you guys in this position. All right, lots to think about, guys. I love you. Take care.